Hey birds, my name is Glibwings, and welcome back to another episode of MegaMan X7. In the last episode, we took on the woods boss, the wood warrior guy, and in this episode, we are going to be taking on Battleship and its boss. So we're going to be tackling that stage next. Also, I want to give another disclaimer today. I'm tired today again. This is like 2 days in a row that I've been pretty tired, so I'm gonna try to get that sorted out and whatnot. Try to, I don't know, not be tired, but whatever. Anyway, let's get on with the episode, so. Yeah, if I sound tired, just know I'm tired, so. We've already seen this, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skip that. Hopefully we've seen that. So yeah, so now I can give a proper introduction to the episode. So last episode we took on Deep Forest and its boss, which was Soldier Stone Kong. And in this episode we're going to be taking on Battleship and its boss. So let's go ahead and do that. We're still going to be using the combo of X and 0 as we were before. So let's go ahead and do that. So we'll be versing off with Splash Warfly at the end of this stage. So that'll be pretty fun. Looking forward to that. Loading.
Ready?
I am ready. Let's go. So as you can see, we can walk around 3D. It's pretty cool. Not fully 3D though. Yes, I can hear you just fine. Ow. Alright, so let's save Marcus. Ian from Smosh. Crap. Ian from Smosh. Anthony from Smosh. Alright, there we go. And that's it for that part. So now we get a little bit of a cutscene here. Also, I'm going to turn this down for me locally, because that's a little loud. And I want to be able to talk over the game. A little bit. Yeah, there we go. Just locally for me. I'm not turning it down for you guys. Alright, so let's take on this thing. So depending on how much damage you do, like I've mentioned before with stuff like this, will depend on how quickly you defeat this thing. Shouldn't take too long. Ow. So let's try to... Actually, I think it would be better if we just use X for this part, to be honest. So just take this thing out as much as we can. There we go. There's the first wing. So we gotta take out both wings and then take out it itself. So this is kind of like the first mini boss-ish. So let's just kind of keep going with this. There we go. All done. So that's that. Now on to the second part of this stage. Alright, I'm ready. So let's go. Let's save Roberts, which kind of looks like Raw Beats, kind of. Raw Beats. Anyway. Alright, now this thing shows up quite a few times, this thing right here that you were seeing. It's fairly easy to take out. The nice thing is when it does the laser thing like that, but when it just kind of aims at you, it's kind of hard to take these things out, especially if you're using like other things to take it out, but yeah. Alright, now the one thing I wanted to show you, and this is where we'll get an item. So we go behind... Yeah, right here. So you see this thing right here, right? The thing we just collected right there is our first life sub-tank. So, now if this thing is completely full or completely filled up, which I'll be showing you guys what you do to fill these things up completely. It's like a big yellow orb that you collect. I'll show you guys in due time. But we got our first life sub-tank. So now that we have this thing, when it's completely filled up, we'll be able to completely fill up our health from wherever it is. If we get this, or if we have 2 of these things, which you can get 2 of, once we have our second one, we'll be able to fill up our life 2 times fully if these things are filled to the brim. If they're about half full, it'll fill up your life. Halfly, if that's a way of phrasing it. But yeah, anyway. So if it's filled up partially, it'll fill up your health partially. But if it's filled up full, it'll fill up your health completely full. So now we got 1. You can get away with just having 1. I recommend getting 2 of these, though. And conserving them for when you absolutely need them. But, yeah. So they're pretty useful. And now we're on to this part. Not sure what would be best for this, but I'm just going to use 0 for this part, because I think that would be best. There we go. There goes one of the dragons. So yeah, it's just knocking these fireballs back at him. And there we go. There's the last little bit of damage. Alright, what do we got next here?
Ready?
I'm gonna be honest. There's so many readies in this level. Just so many different parts where, like, yeah. Phil! Maruo! What a name. Maruo. I can still hit it like this. That's interesting. Okay. Bob! I like how his name is Bob. It's actually great. It's your boy Bob. Alright, now here's our second mini-boss-ish. Now for this mini-boss, I'll show you guys in a second here. I'll explain a little bit about this boss. Now, these things, it'll hit you like that. But what I recommend doing is just doing that. Now, when this thing comes out, what I recommend, unless you're really skilled with this fight, what I recommend doing is just hitting those fireballs back. You can dodge them, but it takes 2 dashes to properly dodge them. That's kind of the biggest thing. And if you try to dodge them just by walking, it won't work. And if you try to dodge them with 1 dash, it won't work because they're homing, so they'll follow you. So that's kind of an issue. So I'm just going to take them out just like this. This is what I recommend for people who aren't used to it. Now for this fight, I don't think you really want to use the sword. The best thing you want to do is just use X to just take out these things. So I'm actually going to dodge just to show you, like, it's all about timing, really. So that's kind of the biggest thing on that part. So let's take out that. Yeah, you want to dodge 2 times, and you just want to get the timing right for that. That's really all there is to that. So, yeah. Alright, let's continue to take these things out. Boom. And he'll put himself away. Take out that. I'm almost dead. I'm just gonna continue to use 0 for this next part here. Oh, I can't reach it from here. Dang. Whoops. Well, okay. Well, anyway, we took it out, so that's good. So that's it for that part. I think I used to struggle with this part back in the day, last I remember. But definitely not anymore, I can tell you that much. Alright, so this will take us to the last part, which is our 4th ready. So in this level, you will hear ready 4 times. This is the most you will ever hear ready in a single stage. And I believe, if I'm correct, this is our last stretch of the level, so that's good. Alright, we gotta... No, B, go away. No, it killed Andy! I was gonna collect Andy. Boom. Alright. Let's try to get Handley without dying. There we go. We got Handley. Alright. Bill. Frank. Hey, we actually got Frank. I actually missed Frank sometimes. It's like, ah, shoot. Sorry, Frank. I missed you. Alright. So that does it for the level. Now we are on to the boss battle. This guy.
You've made it this far, but this is the end of the line.
See, the one thing I like is his voice. For his voice dialogue, it's really something. It's quite the voice.
Your battleship lies at the bottom of the sea. Don't you think it's about time you made your escape?
Idiots, this is all according to plan.
All according to plan, eh?
What?
Just what? What are you talking about?
You've turned this into the ideal battlefield for me.
Is it ideal though?
Take this.
I love that last line. Take this. Nothing happens. I just really like that line. Okay, I don't have it filled up, so we're probably going to die. Alright, so for this one, I'll try to explain this routine as much as I can. What I like to do is use X mostly for this fight. So you charge up like this, and he has different routines. I'll show what to do for each of those routines, but what I like to do for the most part, or at least for these parts, is just charge up, shoot him, fly over him, and then go from there. So that's what I like to do mostly for this fight. Sometimes he'll just do that, and it's kind of annoying to deal with. Now when he does this, what you want to do is you want to switch to 0 and take out these things. And then you want to switch over to X again. 0 does a better job at that part. That was close. But yeah, 0 does a better job at that part. That was really close. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I don't know. I recommend this routine. I don't know if it's the best routine, but it's definitely the routine that I like to use specifically, so yeah. Oh man, that time he didn't even do the blocking thing. Anyway. And he just leaves. Okay, bye. Yeah. During the boss battles, sorry if I don't talk as much, guys, but part of it is just, I don't know, I'm just not exactly too sure on what to say for those parts. Other times, it's more just, oh crap. Other times, it's literally just because I'm trying to concentrate. That's pretty much it for the most part, is I'm just trying to concentrate on what I'm doing for this fight. Hopefully we don't die. Okay. He almost went into a different routine, which is really hard to deal with. Alright, so I'm guessing... Oh, still alive. Okay, when he goes into this routine, what you want to do... Okay, never mind. When he goes into that routine, when he's throwing kind of like blue water at you, you want to stand... You want to stand kind of away from him, for the most part. And I'm dead, aren't I? Yeah, I'm dead. Alright, well, that's fun. Alright, well, whatever. We're full health now, so that's pretty much good to go. Ow. This is the routine that I was talking about that he kind of goes into. So, yeah. Try to avoid that routine as much as you can, because it's not really the easiest routine to deal with. I'm just going to be honest on that. We do have Giga Crash fully charged, so if we absolutely need it, then we can use it. So that's nice. Go away. There we go. Alright, so when he goes into this routine, what you want to do is you just want to keep shooting him. Just keep shooting him as much as you possibly can. So... yeah, and try to... If he stays in that routine for as long as possible, you'll do a lot of damage, and it's really nice when you do. But when he's not in that routine, just stick with this routine. That's what I recommend. Eh. Shooty shooty bang bang. There we go. Looking not too bad. He's almost half health. For this routine, like I said, you just want to switch over to Zero for that part. Let Zero absorb the damage for that. Also, I think Zero actually gains a little bit more health. Okay, we're almost at the point where we can Giga Crash now. Now, if you don't have Giga Crash, just keep going with the routine. The routines I've shown you. If you want to use it, it's fine. If you don't, then that's also fine. But we're pretty much at a point now where we can Giga Crash and finish him off. So we're actually going to do that. And he's just in the air right there. Okay. It just stops midair because of my Giga Crash. Yeah, Giga Crash just kind of freezes everything. And if you defeat something with Giga Crash, they'll freeze right where they last were in their last frame. So it's kind of funny to watch. And you get this weapon. I find this weapon absolutely useless. I never use this. If you want to use it, go for it, but I don't know. I just don't find it very useful in my routines or even just for fighting purposes. Doesn't feel very practical in my opinion. Alright, what's my clear time looking like? Yeah, my top time is 9:10. Boss top time for boss is 10:28. My clear time is okay. Alright, who we got? Ian from Smosh, Anthony from Smosh, Robert, Peter, Phil, Bob. I love how basic these names are. We didn't get Andy, Bill, Henley. Who names their kid Henley? And then Frank. Frank is a cool name. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and save. And we'll go from there. Alright, would you like to save this data? Yes. No, I would not like to save this data. Oh, whoops, I almost double saved. Which, I mean, we can do, but I don't really want to do that specifically. Alright, stage select. Would you like to go to stage select? Yes, but we're gonna watch a cutscene first. Thought I had a hair in my mouth there. I think I do, but whatever.
He possesses incredible talent.
Oh, you. Don't surprise me like that. You mean Axel's imitator ability? Yeah. I have no idea how he does it, but it's our secret weapon. Without him, we wouldn't work half as fast.
But his talents are wasted as things stand.
What? What do you mean?
Would you be willing to place a wager on my little idea?
Red's just like, no. Not specifically, no. Man, this question mark guy, as opposed to Red, is just so intimidating for both Red and me specifically. So anyway, guys, that's been the episode, and that's been the level. So next episode, we are going to be heading to Tunnel Base and dealing with that level. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and as always, guys, if you like the video, hit it like a window, play hard, take flight, Glibwings out.
Racist.
Equality.
Perspective.